Hey guys, how's it going? Just on for a wee video. What it is I've finished watching that Jeffrey Dahmer TV show on Netflix, and let me tell you something. It's disgusting to think that there's people out there like that. People out there that did what he did and currently probably do what he did. But it's a mental show, and I normally can't watch things that have uh, any form of abuse either on a child or another human being. Um, but let me tell you something. I had to fast forward through a lot of scenes in that. Especially with the scene with the 14-year-old boy that made my blood boil. And I can completely understand why he was murdered in prison, because he was a monster, as the show's called. He was an absolute monster. Um, but the people I feel sorry for the most were obviously are the families of the victims, and Jeffrey Dahmer's family as well, because after the show I watched a couple of interviews and stuff with Lionel, his dad, and his father was such a lovely man, lovely wee old man. Now obviously he wasn't back then, but he is now, or he was with in the interview I watched, and I just felt so bad for him because he had, he loved his son so much, and his son was this evil old bastard. Um, but it's eye opening. I tell you what, it's certainly eye opening, and it's made me sort of want to push, not push it on to Thomas, my son, but make him aware of the shit that there is out there, because that's what they are. They're just shits. They're just waste of space, waste of breaths. And it's unfortunate that humans can do that another one human being can do that on another human being. Um, and as well, to get away with it for so long. So many times the police were at his house. So many times the police had been called, and they did nothing. Now I don't know whether, because that was back in the 70s and 80s. I don't know whether there was a race thing brought into that, because the ones that were calling the police were African American. I don't know whether that's what it was or not. Um, but I don't know. Oh, it makes you shiver like thinking about it. But and then the two cops as well that brought the 14-year-old kid back into his flat. They weren't even. They were suspended for a couple of months and then reinstated, suspended with full pay. That is disgusting. Them two men should have been kicked out in their ass, or brought to justice for it. Served some sort of a sentence for it. And the fact that Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't sentenced to death, that I don't understand that. Well, I suppose he kind of was when the inmates got a hold of him, but yeah, it's a wild show, like. And I watch World's Most Evil Killers and things like that. I love an old crime, an old true crime TV show or documentary. But see, watching a TV show that has been done, in the setting of a TV show, it's I don't know, it just brought it all to life, sort of. Um, but yeah, if you haven't watched it, honestly, have a wee go at it. If you've a weak stomach like me, you might find yourself fast forwarding through bits of it. Now don't get me wrong, I love horror movies and things like that. I can sit and watch a horror movie because that's not real. That's make believe. But see, whenever it's actually a TV show about something that really happened, oh no. And your man Evan Peters, isn't it Evan Peters you call him? He played Dahmer. Now, not that I knew Dahmer personally, flip, but he played him to a T. That guy can play absolutely anybody you ask him to. Um, and I would say after playing that role, he maybe would have had to go in and get some sort of psychological analysis or something. I don't know, but he just brought him to life, you know. But I then went on to Huff Paranormal. If you don't watch Huff Paranormal, it's Steve Huff. He's fantastic. He does like sessions, you know, with spirit boxes and things like that. Lovely dude as well, Mr. Huff. He's love is key. Love is the key. That's what he says. You know, it's one of his quotes. But he did a spirit session and brought out Dahmer's spirit, and you'll be pleased to know that he's in the dark, and he was still an ignorant old bastard to Mr. Huff on the what do you call it, on the spirit box. But yeah, I would like to know what your thoughts are if any of you have watched it or managed to get through any of it, because honestly it's mental. And you know what? It's people like that do exist, and there is, you know, there's bound to be people like that that are walking this earth today. Unfortunately, you know, how many crimes is there in America? How many murders is there in the USA? Even the UK, even the world that have gone unsolved. You know, and it could be, you know, there might be 5 crimes in the UK gone unsolved. It might be the same person committing them crimes. You know, 5 murders or whatever it is, whatever it happens to be, and the same in the USA, because, you know, it would be so easy just to, you know, if you're to do something, you know, to murder someone and then go across a state line or go to a different country or move somewhere where no one will know who you are. You know, it's so easy to do. Just thank God that we have DNA and so many things that the detectives can use to find these people, you know. And now thankfully we have online as well, which means a lot of these guys are proud of what they do. So they take photographs, they do videos, they do this, you know, and most of the time they end up online, which is disturbing, I know, because stuff like that people should not be looking at, or people should not be watching. Only professional people who are dealing with the justice side of it should be looking at that stuff, you know. People who are trained to do it, people who are mentally able to do it. But I don't know, it's just it's a mind-blowing TV show. And he was just such a creepy person, Dahmer. And then they touched on the last episode, John Wayne Gacy. They brought in a wee segment of him. He's another fucking lunatic boy. At least he was sentenced to death though, you know. And what was his last words? Kiss my ass. Like, how is that even a human being? And what I found interesting about it was whenever Jeffrey Dahmer's mother was pregnant with him, she started taking seizures and she started not sleeping. So do you reckon that maybe an evil soul was in? Well, obviously there was an evil soul in him, you know, but do you reckon that's why her pregnancy went like that? You see, so many questions about it too. But no, it's not a TV show I'll be watching again. I just had to watch it because a friend of mine had sent me it on Facebook, and he knows that I watch, you know, World's Most Evil Killers and World's Most Evil People and all that stuff. So he sent me it just to see what I'd think, and yeah, it's a horrible show. I mean, it's a horrible. The show's hard. The genre of the show is horrible, but the show was well made. Does that make sense? But yeah, but if you haven't watched it, honestly, give it a go, and see if you can. See if you can make it through. Yeah, make it through even the first episode without fast forwarding. Because trust me, I had to. That sort of stuff. It doesn't make me sick or doesn't make me feel ill or anything. It just makes my blood boil and I want to go out and punch something. You know, it's just because it's, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys, but you understand what I mean. if you watch it, you'll understand, and if you have the same emotions as me towards abuse, especially abuse of a child, then you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, just come on to give a wee rant about that anyway. Well, not a rant, just come on to talk about it for a while. I'm about to go to my bed here. It's near 9 o'clock, 9 p.m, so that's past my bedtime. I'm only in bed for 8:30. I know. That's why I love winter, you see, because the night starts to come in quicker, and I can get to bed quicker. I love sleeping. That's the best part of the day, boy, going to sleep. But yeah, if you want to, I can flip. I hope Mr. Huff doesn't mind me doing this, but I'm going to put a link in the bio to the Jeffrey Dahmer sessions that he done on his Spirit Box, and subscribe to him. Honestly, he's there's very few channels I watch on YouTube, and Steve Huff Paranormal, that's one of them, and Mindseed. I love Mindseed. Oh, them boys are brilliant. You should subscribe to them as well. They do all the haunted stuff, but some of their videos are insane. You won't believe the stuff that they go into, and they take like a month, sometimes 2 months break in between them. But trust me, whenever you watch your videos, you'll understand why. Oh my word! So they actually physically get attacked by spirits and everything. It's mental. But yeah, and we're going to have that. I've started the ball rolling for the McDonald's burger challenge. Well, it's not really a challenge because it's not really a thing, but it's something I'm making up. It's my own wee challenge where I need to try and eat so many 99p or 149 or 150 McDonald's burgers, whatever they are. I don't know. They used to be 99p. I don't get McDonald's that often. I'm not a big fan of it. I'd rather home cooking, or if I'm getting something like that, fast food, it would probably be KFC or Burger King. Yummer. What we need over here in Northern Ireland is a nice rib joint, a nice barbecue joint. It does barbecue. Especially in around where I live, in the town I live in, because there's nothing like that. We don't even have a Boojum, and Boojum's the best Mexican in the world. My opinion, of course, my opinion. Because I haven't had Mexican yet in Mexico or in the USA, and I'm sure the USA would be better than here. But they're big, huge things. So you get a burrito. They're big, thick, big, massive things, and they're hard to eat. But I tell you, I can normally eat a whole one. See that light? It's annoying my head. Because it's reflecting off my specs, and you can't see. I can't see my eyes. I know I'm wearing Dahmer glasses, for goodness sake. But I need these here for whenever I'm watching TV and stuff, because you can't, with my other glasses you can see the frames, and that does my head in when I'm watching TV. So to buy big glasses that I couldn't, just for watching TV. But yes, I'll put the link for Steve Huff's channel into the bio, and subscribe to him. He's a good dude. He's very, very kind-hearted, very soft-hearted man. He's kind-natured. That's it. He's got a very kind nature. And he's brilliant to watch. He's so much respect for the spirits, and he's so much respect for the spirit world, and the light and all that stuff. But yes, anyway, guys, I was only coming on here to do a quick one, and there it's near 14 minutes. Sorry, dudes. But thanks for watching. And subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Everyone says this on YouTube, so I'm just going to start saying it. Like, share, and subscribe. Or I'll do me a wee one. Share, like, and subscribe. Mix it up a wee bit. That's all me. Mixing it up. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go here because I am tired, knackered. Too much running about today. Thomas was at boxing, so he's knackered too. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, sure. Support Ukraine, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.